Hello everyone, I'm sick, so I'm building Lego. I just picked up this set the other day for a decent price, but not every piece is here. So I don't know how good of a deal that is, but we'll find out. We'll find out what pieces are missing, what is here, but I don't mind. This actually fits a setting for one of my campaigns really well, so switching that out will be pretty sweet. Free app. So you collect things to do something. See, I don't have the ghost dog thing, so we have to build the person. Actually, before we even do this, let's separate and get these things in the right order. So let's just put the dark gray in the corner. Seems to have a lot of darker gray, which is cute. Can use that for dungeons and whatnot. Organization is key. We'll just have like this tan works over here. And yellows by it. We'll put the minifigs by themselves. There's a bit of blue. Oh, I'm gonna do a video on these. They're very cool. That got in there. Light gray. I need to get another one of these spindles. I need to figure out how to make like a lazy Susan. Let's see. This seems to be out of correction. Hey Wolf, how you doing? Okay, that seems to be. Actually did it? Well, that's good, that's good. But I'm not gonna lie, I've been fighting off this cold for like the last few days. It's been no bueno. But anyways, Wolf, what's new? What's happening? We'll put miscellaneous pieces. I guess I could make a whole chrome one. A lot of like chrome spindles. There's clear breasticles. Hey, some more peeps have shown up. Welcome, welcome. That always sucks though, like when you're like too far ahead, it's never fun for your friend, but you can't like get away from like leveling and stuff. It's a vicious cycle, it is. It is. It is. Hey, look. I didn't take the computer part off. Onto the friggin' floor. I'm supposed to be a professional here. Where'd it go? There we go, behind me. Ugh. Okay. But I need to see if I got a deal out of this set, but I don't think I did. What, the gross? Okay, good. They're clear. minifig. But, by the way, this is one of the coolest inventions ever. 2 blocks, who knew? Gotcha. Well, didn't Dragon Ball Z come out with like a pretty good fighter there for a while? I know that was a thing. I was getting better at fighters for a while. Like to where I could hold my own and I was learning the combos and whatnot. So I do like fighters, but then I realized each fighter is a little bit different. Oh, we still have to disassemble this. Look at all this disassemblage. Minifig, 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 minifig. There's pantalones everywhere. Well, I'm actually stoked on getting some different colored hands. Because that works for monsters and whatnot. Eldritch Knight's First Samurai. I would say neither. I put no money on either of them. We'll put all the clears together. Special item. Laser here. A single brown piece. Very interesting. Just two miscellaneous colors there. Just a random tan. Couple hands. Sweet. My silver ball. White. White. Miscellaneous items. I don't know what that is. Comes apart. We'll learn its mysteries. Okay, we are almost there. We are almost there. Transformation? Sweet! Getting the unlocks. As long as they're not behind a paywall, that's what I care about. We need to get like a El Presidente for gaming. Okay, we're good to go. So the first one, we needed to build the lady, which I don't have the ghost dog, and I wonder how much the ghost dog is. It's probably expensive. Like that little dog. Let's see where my thumb is. Don't have it. Needed to be game. Yeah. Okay, so blue hands, purple remote control, purple hair, and a doggy. Okay. So purple hair. Okay. We do a smiley face. Blue hands. Okay. I think we're almost done. I actually like this hairpiece. And it's not going... Okay, there we go. Not going on. Okay, where is your accessory? And this one... Okay, there's a demon lady. That's not good. Demon lady remote control. First minifig done. Okay, but anyways, this is why that stand is awesome that I made. I'm gonna do a video on just 2 pieces of Lego and how awesome it is. Perfect. So I got 1 minifig done, and that says go to 7x4 dark. That's a 6x4. Did I get that wrong? Yes, I did. 6x4. And then we need 1 10x2 and 4x2. Wait, that's not 10. That's 5. No, that is 10. 10x2. And then what you do is you go like that, and you go like this. This is the start. Oh, how therapeutic. We're getting done. And that isn't sitting. Okay, there we go. Just a little wonky. Making sure it isn't bent. Okay, so 1 white 2x2 and a 2 4x1s. That are so 4x1, 4x1, and 1, 2, 2x2. There we go. What you do is you gotta go like this. Fair enough. I just had a horrible thing happen in one of my games. I've been playing Champions of Noroth Return to Arms again. And our save state got corrupted or something. I don't know what happened, but it's just gone. The save state has disappeared. So we need the 2 wheels. Then we need 2 gray pokey things. Okay. There's 1 pokey thing, there's 2 pokey things. Just put this in here. Okay. How far were we into the game? We were far. We were probably about 2 or 3 levels away from the last boss. And that game takes some time to get far in. So, it's one of my all-time favorite games. I wouldn't mind picking up and playing it again, but I don't want to lose. Ah, so we're missing stickers, are we? Nope, we're not. Hey, is that a sticker? I don't know. Yes, it is a sticker. So we have this, and we need to paste this like this, and we put the sticker like so. This is looking like something. But yeah, PlayStation, I've never had my PlayStation 2 do that, and I don't know if the Don't know if the memory card is going bad. I went and checked it and it was working just fine. So I don't know what could have gone wrong. That's a gear. Ooh, I think so we can get this off. Yep, that's what it is. So there's a piece of it now. Does it specify where the dot needs to be? Does not. We will put that oriented back here. Sweet. Then we take the disc and we go get these different colors. I actually think changing these colors up, I'm wondering how much colors I'm going to have to change to get it to be all D&D. D&D-ized. Maybe it's this way down here. Yep. Who knew? Who knew? And then there's yellow. And then there's black. Very cool. And then you take another one and put it on top. All lined up. Very beautiful. Then you put that on the top of this. Very cool. Very cool. And guess what? This is what really pisses me off. I just barely unlocked an ability where my shaman could summon a badger. A battle badger. It was the most gnarly looking thing. And it's just gone. I had a level 2 badger of summoning. Just scoopty-poopty. Okay, where did it go? I know! Oh, and by the way, Little Chomp, I don't know if you know Little Chomp. You should know Little Chomp. He is one of my characters. But he is currently trying to get his hands on an abyssal chicken to get ahead in the cockfighting game. So this goes here. Oh, so you just go here and there. That makes sense. That's just really fun. How fun is that? How neat is that? Okay, so we need an arch and a half arch. Arch. No. Where are you, half arch? Half arch. Go here. Go here. Very solid. But what was crazy about this, I saw this, and I was just like, this goes so well with my campaign. And, you want to see some loot? I'll show you some loot. I picked up one of these. Which is sweet. Oh no. But check out this minifig. Perfect for D&D. The Cyclops. Or the Troll. So freaking awesome. He also comes in green. I might have to pick up the green one. But I'm slowly adding to the collection. Which is sweet. Oh, and check out this. This came in the mail. Halloween time is upon us. I have to modify this. But check out how sweet. Spooky. Just have to modify it a wee bit. This. Okay, we're back. We're back. We are back, people. No one said anything about my mask. Was it too spooky? Too spooky? Okay, we're on 13. We get the base. And this goes flush. This goes flush with the corner. That is just solid. And that looks like white. This looks like a vape, which it is. That should line up with this in the back. Does, I think. Nice mask. Fair enough, understandable. I'm so frustrated, I want my abyssal chicken. Okay, so we get one of these 2x1 single peg or something like that, single stud. I forget what it's called. It's good enough. Okay. And then we need axle and right here. So you put the axle on top. Okay. There we go. There we go. So it's starting to look like a base. Seems like we're having pretty much... The only thing that I see that's missing is that dog. I'm just worried that's like a very expensive piece. Woo. Okay, we're getting the other base. Symmetry here, people. Symmetry. Not quite symmetry. We need another one of those. Single peg. There she be. Here she be. I think it's just that Lego is so tactile and just so fun to touch. Oh, very nice. Durable, nice. Oh no. Please say that's a hair. It is. Okay, good. I thought fractured. Okay, so we get 4. We need a single in. And then 4 clears. 1, 2, 3, 4. Assemblage. Okay, this is getting a little disorganized again. Get back in your lane. Dun, 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 dun. So I have to put this square in front. Have you had anything good to eat recently? I just made a shrimp boil, and that was good. Had some good old Cajun, Louisiana Creole food. I think I would have been obsessed with this set as a kid. Like, it's totally my jam. And then 3. There we go. So it looks like it goes over. Chili dogs. Not bad, not bad. I was recently back in the city where I was raised, and I went to one of the old eateries and didn't hold up. I was a little disappointed. It was still good, but I think I've gotten to be a much better cook, and I knew how to. Wait, no way. Maybe, I don't know. Let me get my face. But do you like chili dogs with onion in them, or do you just like chili and hot dog and bun? Okay, we're getting some brick. Coon 1. Okay. Putting up the brick wall. Here's a brick house. Onion. Okay, gotcha. So you're a fan of the onion. I am as well. Okay, I think. I need to do some Lego measurements and see how big certain things are. I can get. Bear with me. My body is still like cold. Or I should say, my body is still kind of sick. So my back is kicking. And I just recently put together a grow light. I have to find a hook. I know I have one somewhere. Just need to find my tools. I believe my tools are in that bin. That is so over my head, man. Sounds riveting. Okay, so we need another 4. And have you guys been watching the GDQ? It's now integrated with TwitchCon. I have a buddy, Matty Morgs, that is out there right now. I hope he's having a good time. Random 10 piece. And this goes here. Very good, very good. You have not? Gotcha. No, I always enjoy watching speedruns every now and then. So this is going to be the pizza oven. It says 3D print on it. Okay. So it takes another one of these, and it puts... I have no clue why that goes there, but it says it does, and it needs a white 2x2. Put that in. Now we have that assembled. Put that there. Usually Ocarina of Time. Yeah, that's a good one. This, I don't agree with. I don't know why there's just a random brown 3x2. It's weird. But I have a feeling there's going to be some random things in this. So here we go. So this is on the back side over here. That goes out, and then this one goes back like this. What I do like is I don't have to put on the stickers. Getting a used set. I could speedrun Legos if I really wanted to. Okay, we're at the second section. Whatever that is, but it's telling us we need to build a minifig. So he's smiley. What's this? Okay, that just goes over the head. Angry, smiley. That's kind of ingenious of a design, like putting the hood in. Like that straight up looks like a hoodie. But it's just a hat. It's cool. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, and where is your pantalones? Did we lose your pants? Oh, black pants. Oh, there's some pockets. Okay, there we go. And you have... This might be a piece we're missing. Are we? No, we are not. Okay, what does that look like? Okay, so the button goes down. Yeah, this one's crazy. Has cell phones and whatnot. Okay, second minifig down. If you want to look at any piece, just let me know. You're in Hydra? Sweet. Do you have some other players in there with you? Just you and Nat? Nice. I might be able to join you guys later. Who knows? It depends on how I'm feeling. Oh, now it tells me to go back around. So flip. Okay, 2. Okay, I'm guessing these are all white pieces. It's 1, 2. Flat back. And then 2 pieces of cheese. There we go. So this needs... It'd be fun to be a Lego designer. I could do it. I could do it. And what level are you guys in? Are you in tier 1 or 2? Two? Nice. I like seeing that Hydra took off and you guys are all liking it. Smooth and not smooth. Okay, so go. It definitely appeals to a type of player. Just eliminate everything with your... Nice. Well, don't worry. Occasionally, I will make it hard. So just be aware of the level. So many attacks. Very true. Monks get 10 of attacks. Let me look at this. 6 shiny. I kind of like how that looks like a coil. What monk discipline did you go? Or what? I forget what it's called. I think tradition. Okay, one. Here. Put this here. Put this here. Man, it seems like all we're missing is the dog. Oh, interesting. This goes on front. Way of the open palm. Nice. I went the way of the chateau for my monk. I think the way of the shadow, you get to do some fun things with it. What the crap's... Okay, we got the... Okay, we're putting the keyboard together. Putting the keyboard together. There we go. And the camera. And what does it say? The wrench. It's kind of a fun computer. Camera goes here. And looking down. That was. You like Drunken Master? What do you get with that? Like, what I like about the Way of the Shadow is you get to cast darkness, you get minor illusion. Okay. There's just random pizza. It's awesome. The original Lego factory burned down twice. And it came from woodworking toys. The highest quality. For their range attacks. Nice. But I'm pretty sure it doesn't. You get deflect missiles for range attacks. Any attack you can use deflect deflect missile. You know what? I bet they had the dog there and I just didn't ask for it. Son of a gun. Thought they had it. What's that fit? Let's see this real fast. So you go down, you don't go up. There we go. Well, thought it was only ranged. Maybe I... Well, I would have to double check, but I think that is what it is. And after playing in Hydra a bit, have you learned some stuff? I've noticed players that use Hydra learn a lot quickly. And once you get into the swing of it, you can really get through a dungeon. So there's 2 more. Sweet. So awesome. So I need to look up. So 3 of these. Just go behind these. Oh. Seems like it's missing nothing but the dog. But probably not. Oh yeah, I completely agree. If you get, it's a rare item, and I believe you have to equip it, or attune to it, sorry. But they're Boots of Speed. Boots of Speed on a monk, and Bracers of Defense. So good. But then also, you can also not go that way, but you can take the feat, it's a speedster feat, but it lets you do that same thing. You can run in and out, but you have to be careful. I think the monk one, you need to double check, but I think you can run by anyone and not provoke attacks of opportunity. The feat only lets you a person that you've attacked. You cannot get attacked back with attack of opportunity when you run away. So people that you run by can attack you. So I would double check that if I were you. Because that changes your movement pattern quite a lot. Very cool. Now we're going to make potions. Very simple design. Little boys, little dogs, and we go. Shiny toy guns is awesome. Okay, there we go. Ladder. So this flips again. Hope we can do something more with this. Ooh, this is a cool piece. I really like it. Not the boots, though. Yeah. Man, it's like threading a weird needle. A noodle needle. James, what is up, my buddy? How are you doing? Ah, there we go. Boom. Oh, that's so awesome. Okay, these are cool too. So take this. Or you take this. We're going to make some coils. What? Oh. What? I'm confused. Do what I said. So we have this. Oh, okay. That'll take me a second. I had a little brain fart there. Sweet. Tesla coils. Sure, that looks wrong. I got that backwards. Tech Legos, I see. You got yelled at by a person, rage quit. 2 times as many meetups in many months. Like, what do you mean? They just like flip, like they rage quit on you? Okay, so there's something I did wrong. I think it's this way. Yep. That's what I did wrong. And stormed out. Some people can't handle losing, man. Still doesn't look right to me. Flipping them this way. My conscience is telling me this way. Hey, look at the front of the book. Two air elementals will definitely mess up your day. And I was right by doing that. That's so cool. So cool. Okay, yeah. So this goes up, and we want this. Well, I would probably say the worst elemental to run into is the Earth Elemental, especially in Hydra, because they can just walk through walls. So you can't hide from them, they can find you in other rooms. They're nasty. Straight up nasty. Okay, there we go. So I'm only missing the dog. So go here, we set these in here. So those studs are already in. Ooh, but this one was actually put in incorrectly. Interesting. Things that you learn. So, this piece would have been wrong if I didn't go back and fix it. Would have looked so horrible. Okay, and now we grab these two discs. No, I just put that on wrong. That's kind of a fun touch. So we're done. It didn't tell me to put the one minifigure together. Or I might have missed it. Pour out. Oh. It's right here at the beginning. So this one was set up with the clear head, which is a fun head, which I might put on a different character. I'll turn into a bad man. It's just missing the dog. It's like a ghost dog. And watch, it's a exclusive piece to the set, so it's worth a ton. Cool. So now we got the minifigs. Put that off to the side. These are mine. And then we'll just put his... Sweet. Interchangeable heads. Yeah, there's a ghost dog that I'm missing. This friggin' ghost dog. Yeah. Okay, sorry, I'm catching up on chat. So Druid has stone controlling earth elements. Yeah, there's things that you can get around with for sure. But earth, fire, wind, or air elementals and water elementals. And I'm being kind of nice, if I wanted to, I could put you guys in an aquatic dungeon. But when you hit 5th level, certain classes get the Cloak of Manta Ray. And then the other ones get Helm of Water Breathing and Ring of Swimming. A little fun thing about TNET. You guys get free items for hitting level 5. Well, here it is, guys. How neat is that? Sweet. Zombie walking. Have missed out. Oh. Play a ton of games. Okay, and so pretty much if you're a caster, you get the Helm of Water Breathing. So if you do anything verbally, you get the Helm of Water Breathing and the Ring of Swimming. Everyone else gets the Cloak of Manta Ray. So your druid would get the Cap of Water Breathing. Your monk would get the Cloak of Manta Ray and whatnot. But they are not sellable. Because they are offered to you by you joining the War of Logoth. So I need to get more horses and dragons. So I need to make some notes. So these are large titles. And I have a few more of these. I should announce that on TNet? Well, it was announced some time ago. And a lot of DMs didn't follow through with it. But I'll make an announcement for you, I will. I will. So I need to just get a bunch of random minifigs to be NPCs. Do you guys think it would be funner to have just generic NPCs and then have them like get items and stuff? Or would you like particular NPCs everywhere? So what I'm saying, would you like NPCs being like these people? Or would you like them to be all uniformed until you started to get to know them and then they started taking on a personality? Recognizable sounds good. Okay, gotcha. In my shops, in my games that I personally run, depending on the shop, but a generics weapon shop or whatever it may be, is always the same NPC, because there's an NPC that monopolized the market, and they're essentially like a Walmart, and they've monopolized all the shops and goods. So there's one person that is taking it over, and it's this very powerful person that's just the same NPC over and over again. Stand there. Stand here. And we'll put the head. That's probably what it. Is it? Does that hold? Yep. That holds the secret head. There's a ladder in back. Maybe we'll put her up here. That's fun. Put him up on the spinner. Okay, there we go. Here's everybody all hunky-dory. We got a zombie coming out. Put that down. That's really fun. I like this set. And it kind of just kept on building and went all the way to the end. I don't know why that's on the back. I guess I would have liked to see more bling over here. And I would have liked to see the coils go all the way to the top. That would have been fun. Very cool. But believe it or not, this is very close to a session that I've built. That's cool. Now I need to go look and see if I've... Let's put it like this, so you guys can have a look. Actually, I guess we'll put it here. Doot. Recognizable sounds good. About to blight some stuff. Okay, let me find this. I'm just gonna Bricklink. Oh, there's the Cyclops. I have the blue one. What? Darn it. I spent a little money on that. Let's see, let's go to... max price. Darn it. Okay, let's go. 70418. So this is called JB's Ghost Lab. Okay. Set inventory. Okay, I want to find this little dog. There's the dog. Trans clear dog, ghost with marbled white pattern. Let's find how much you go for. Items for sale. 15 cents. Sweet. Goes up to 50. This and that. More options. So it looks like it's $1. $1. But we can get a dog for $1. Sweet. But anyways, yeah, I can post that announcement. I have it set somewhere. I put it to my DMs because the DMs should really be handing out magical items. But I guess... yeah, I'll just have to make a new rule for it. But sweet. Had every piece just minus the dog and the box. Which is fine. Came with the rules. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I like keeping my boxes. Boxes are a good way to keep things blinging. They're collecting dust under your bed. Very nice. I'll set this up here with my Ninjago stuff right now. No, make a display. I think once you have like stuff to display, like boxes and whatnot, and you do it good, like it's awesome every time. Did you guys see the new Baldur's Gate 3 trailer? Keep video game boxes. Nice. That's one thing that frustrates me is a lot of my dog bit through a lot of my boxes. But yeah, have you guys seen the trailer? But I've seen stuff about... Okay, let's go do this. We'll do a little reaction. So let's go. Baldur's Gate 3. Oh, Dark Alliance was so good. Just watch the trailer. I'll share this with you guys, because it is awesome. So let's pause this. Let's go like this. Trailer. Come on, work with me now. Work with me now. And you know what pissed me off about all the reactions and everything like this? I'll explain it in a little bit. But there was me getting frustrated for sure, because I was watching people's reactions to it. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's go here. Properties. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. You guys should probably see it now. But check this out. Is it showing up? Oh shoot! Sorry guys, sorry guys. This was not scaled properly. Oh dear goodness. Why are you so foul? Just when you're trying to be all cool, show off to your buddies. Okay, this probably means there's something weird going on. Yep. Got an eyeball, guys. Got an eyeball. Forehead. Okay, got that. Got that. Welcome to the Technotron show. You know? You know? Okay, I think that's everything. It looks pretty spot on. There we go. Okay, and we'll go to Transform. Fit to screen. Okay. Now we'll just start it over and look at it. I have people. Well, there's two things. This trailer gives us some information. This is pretty awesome. Okay. So, very good and everything, and people are like, oh, Baldur's Gate and everything like that. Okay, no one knew that that was a Mind Flayer, for one. They didn't know this was a Mind Flayer. No one... This is a Illithid. And then, if we go up here, right to this one, you see a whole bunch of Illithid up here, but here's what's crazy, and this is where my question is. So when the lightning goes off, you see this. What is in the sky? So, if it's a Illithid ship, are they going into Spelljammer? That's my question. Because Baldur's Gate is in ruin. The Illithid are flying. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah. The thing is there's a few things that you could do. Like, is it a flying aboleth? But what is this? Questions. Questions, questions. But yeah, no one knew that that was a Mind Flayer. And it could be a different type of Mind Flayer. Forget what this one is. But guessing that it came out of a human, this is probably just a straight up Illithid. But it isn't wearing the black robes and stuff like that. And it's kind of a knight. And its tree trunks are a little bit, what is it called? Tree trunks are a little thin. Usually they're smaller and squibblier. But they might be going for a different look. I don't know. But I thought that was interesting. But yeah, so hopefully that, like, having someone that knows a little bit about D&D, talking about it. I have no clue what that giant thing in the sky was, though. But I would say, if they had an invasion from Spelljammer, would be sweet, but I don't think Baldur's Gate would risk that. Because being old fantasy and whatnot. But, oh yeah, check out this. I'm going to be doing a video over on a YouTube channel about this. And about this. True that, true that. But the thing is it's the fact that they're saying Baldur's Gate. And I feel that they would do something with Mind Flayers before they would do something with Spelljammer. Of alien campaigns. Well, of course. It is true. But I'm just saying, Baldur's Gate has been very specific with what they've been doing. But anyways, on 2 upcoming videos, one will be about these, and the other one will be about these. I'll show you. This, it's a 3x3 with a 1x3 with 2 pegs. And there's a reason why this is awesome, and Technotron is a freaking genius, and you should all praise me and give me donations and sell out. Hey everyone, your Amazon Primes should go to me, because yeah, I just showed you some neat stuff. Let's see. It is true though, James. I don't think it would be a far stretch to do any of that. I'm totally with you. There's just one big but. A giant but. Are they willing to take a risk with the franchise and break out of the fantasy realm and go something sci-fi? Although, us hardcore fans love Spelljammer, we love, like when you do cross-dimensional things and all sorts of stuff. But I think breaking out of fantasy would be a bad call. Well, not a bad call, but it would be a bad call to make for their franchise. Because they have hardcore, devoted, Baldur's Gate fans. And they like their Baldur's Gate. Actually, I don't know about that, James. Spelljammer did really well in 2nd edition. Like, and it's still revered very well. I would say the fall was on Gamma World. And Gamma World is my personal favorite. Makes me sad. And they turned Gamma World into like a weird kind of... It's like D&D Light. And it has cards now, and it's all weird. 4th edition Gamma World was not good. Stylistically, yeah. And the thing is it was sci-fi. Like, Spelljammer is just straight up sci-fi. But if they introduce it right, and they introduce it, like, slowly, instead of, like, a huge old hostile takeover, that might be a way to do it. Because in the Spelljammer books, that's kind of what they do. Like, a ship just lands, and then they find out, like, societies have known about them for a very long time. But yet, it's not common knowledge. I think the subtle approach is... Because you get to go small then big! Plus space camels and hippos. Very true. And what are they called? Cosmic snails? There's all sorts of stuff. Imagine having a monk that can't melee. That would be weird. Encounters. True. But I don't know. Spelljammer is very beloved, and they've nodded to it, which usually means If they've nodded to it, they're probably pretty willing to bring it into the game. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see Spelljammer come back. I mean, what bigger bang could you do, like for next year for 5th edition, than bring back Spelljammer? That would be huge. If I remember right, you punch with a magical condition when you do something. Like you have magical fists as a monk. So you can do like normal damage. I forget which one that is. You think Starfinder was a mistake? No, I think it is a huge missed opportunity. It just needs to be brought in well. I think what they need to do is, and I would say they're kind of doing it correctly, because with the Return to Ravnica books, the Eberron books, and this the Planescape, they all set them to the side. They made them part of the core material, but it, like, they didn't say, hey, this is Forgotten Realms or this is this. They made them all their own thing, but if you want, you can put them into your whatever it is, which is really, really cool. Oh, not next. I would say next year. I think next time they have like a slower one, kind of Ghost of Saltmarsh, even though it was big for me, was kind of a smaller one. And to bring in a setting, they usually do it at the first of the year. I don't know why Spelljammer wouldn't be high on their list. Oh yeah, definitely. And that's probably what they'll do. They'll bring... Well, first they're going to do something with Artificers, but they might do Mystics and Artificers, because that would sell on its own. And then bring in Mind Flayers as a playable race. That would make a lot of people happy. And they, like with all the Githyanki coming in and stuff like that, the Githzerai and the Githyanki, it's only a matter of time. Wouldn't be bad. Well, yeah, and that might be the connection. They might actually do something like that. They just kind of like keeping their properties a little bit... I shouldn't say their properties, but their settings a little on their own. And what I would personally like to see is if they were all cared for individually. Like, I'm a huge fan of all the stuff they've been printing for the Magic the Gathering. I think the lore in Magic the Gathering is some of my favorite. Becoming Planeswalkers, getting Sparks, their factions, their guilds, every plane that you go to is entirely different. I really enjoyed that. Well, it's true. Well, if you look at the lore of D&D and like planar travel and stuff like that, when you get into Spelljammer, you start realizing, like, when you're messing with time and everything and realities, you can jump into our reality, jump into any TV show or whatever it may be. That's kind of their excuse to do whatever. Dragonomicon? I don't know if I've gone through that. I know of it. But Acquisitions Inc., though, was straight up in Forgotten Realms. They set up shop in Waterdeep. And they're, like, legitly there. But I know when they did, like, their whatever, and they were talking about it, and Chris Perkins did his little game for it, they did it like they were cross-dimensionally traveling. Yeah, I would have to look into it. There's a lot of books in 3.5. I really enjoyed the Devils and Demons book. It's like the Fiends and something. I learned a lot about like their, like how they come from the Ichor. When they go back to their plane, they get demoted. And I think one of the funniest things is when I tell people oozes come from the Abyss. They're like, what? Everyone thinks they're like these kind of natural forest thing. But we have the abyssal chicken and oozes coming from the abyss. And that's okay by me. Mage vacuums. Very true. You want to keep your dungeon clean? Get a cube. But guys, I should probably get some rest. I'll go see if I can find that information for you, Wolfie. And I'll put it on the server. I'll just have to change 1 or 2 rules, but I'll put it on the docket of things to get done. But it's been good. Maybe I'll hop on later if I can't sleep. Maybe play some video games. I don't know. But yeah, I need a rest. Of the dragon. Well, there is a person on the DM's Guild, I believe it is, that went and made every race a playable race. So every monster, I should say, a playable race. Trying to think what would be a good next setting. Well, they've been going pretty classic with bringing the old to new. And so we're throwing out Spelljammer. What's another thing that was old and just really epic? They done the Mad Mage. They did the Yawning Portal. They did the Tomb. I don't know, they might do some type of Dragonlance. Yeah, or Dark Sun. Yeah. I think they would go Dark Sun. But the thing is that's a standalone setting. What would be cool is if they did a Spell Plague setting on Forgotten Realms that was very close to Dark Sun. And that could be really fun. Yeah, but I don't think they'll touch Greyhawk. When's the new Baldur's Gate gonna come out? I do not know. But Ravenloft is part of Shadowfell. Ravenloft is literally in Shadowfell, and the like the off-world of the material plane. So, actually, this is one that they could do if they were wanting to be more original. But there is a planet that twins the material plane, and it's completely ruled by dragons. And if they explored that, like, world, and where, like, Dragonborn come from, and they're, like, enslaved to the dragons and everything, that could be really fun to explore. They haven't really touched that too much. And with them being Dungeons & Dragons, why wouldn't they go to a dragon planet? So... that would be a cool setting. They might... and this is an oddball, but they might go... I forget what it's called, but it's like the Orient of... no, I don't know if they'll do it, but it, like... they could bring in, like, the Orient part of Forgotten Realms. But there are 2... maybe 3 continents, I can't remember, but there's 2 that I know for sure. There are 2 continents that have completely been unexplored that they can go to as well. Yeah, I don't know how well it'll fly. It should. I don't think there was any problems with it. And people, like, really love that stuff. I make that happen in my games. I make potions of spider climb important. But ninjas and black magic and spirits and stuff like that always do well. You'd be surprised. There are still reasons to have spider climb even if you have flyer teleport. There are certain things you cannot fly into, and there are certain things with teleport that you cannot get to. Well, it is useful in Hydra. If you ever come to a crevasse, like if you look at the numbers like E and A and stuff, they'll say that there's like a 20-foot pit. And up in the top, if you read the thing, it'll be like it's a DC 15 to climb across. In Hydra, if you have spider climb potions, you can just go across it. No problem, you don't have to make a check. And since it's in a dungeon, like the Aarakocra can't fly, and things like that. Yeah, Hydra is a thing for stuff like that, but yeah, there's implications to everything. You just have to give it purpose in your game of why they're there. Like, I can literally make light be the purpose for a puzzle. Or to cast darkness, or something like that. Like, the last thing for the golem to be resurrected is True Strike. Who knows? You can do certain things like that, and then people will be like, what? True Strike? Worst thing ever. I can only be blessed by the hands of a ranger. Ranger, make a religion check. Wasn't bad in 3.5 True Strike. Well, the thing is there were things that were totally bad in 3.5. 3.5 was entirely broken. I mean, pun, may I say more. Even, Pathfinder. I played Pathfinder for a very long time. It suffers from bloat worse than any other system. Well, there were other things, though. It was just not a balanced system. I would say, this is what I'll say. Feats, just for there being so many different types of feats, break systems. Feat-based systems are not that great, in my opinion. I think the way to go about things is having, mechanical builds is the way to go. Like, if you want to do this, this is what you need to do. So you go through this. Feats are like, you get this, if you have this, you can get this, and they do like kind of a tree thing. BCC? I don't know BCC. Four classes and 3 racial classes. Dragon Call Classic. Ah, gotcha. No, the most brutal system, I think I give that to Warhammer Fantasy. You can die over almost anything. Actually, to be fair, original Dungeons & Dragons is probably more brutal. But that's because it's not a very well-made system. Second edition was really fun. I had a lot of fun with second edition. Kind of a callback to tell you the truth, there are people that still religiously play first edition. And they've been expanding that for a very long time. There used to be a person that would come into my stream and they would like just promote this one expanded system on first edition and saying how it's the way to go. Non-magical punches for the win. Hasn't been willing to play for the dish. To tell you the truth, what really sold it, 5th edition sold it for me for 3 reasons. It's relevant, so it's much easier to expand, and then leveling was completely like just so much easier. You can level so quick. And I came from Pathfinder where leveling would literally take a week. Like, who knows what you could do with leveling in Pathfinder. But anyways, so leveling was really huge. And then thirdly, I liked the convenience and a lot more of the power going back to the DM instead of it falling on top of the players, which really is one of the most important things in D&D. Yes, very fickle, but there are definitely some things that I would change in 5e. If I was like in control of it and I could make the calls. And there's definitely things that I would add. Like they need to fix their poisons. They need to put a CR for their poisons and build it so it's scalable. They need to fix first level a little bit. I would like to see clerics be boosted a little bit. I want to see the when attacked needs to be stated instead of when hit. But it's broken. I wouldn't say it's entirely broken. It's less broken than Pathfinder, for sure. We're comparing apples to oranges. But like I said, there's room to get things fixed. And TNET, I will admit, has had to deal with a lot of things. They need to clarify Wish a little bit better. Yeah, you're correct. But why is that a problem? Yes, having actual have an actual currency would be huge. And that here's just a personal nod to me, but Magic Missile should state anything that you can see. That would just do it for me, because that's when Magic Missile is cool. No, they say when hit. And that makes no sense. Couldn't hear that last bit. Well, it's like for things like Shield, it says, it literally, this is what I don't like about it, it makes the DM have to make a call to roll behind the screen. A lot of DMs like rolling in front of their players. How they state that literally makes it in 5e that you have to roll behind a screen. And I'm not against rolling behind a screen, but there's certain rules in 5e that are like, you can't show your players the roll. And that's just weird. But yeah, Shield says when hit, you do this, but what a DM would like to do, oh, I rolled a 16, that hits you. Oh, I pop Shield. That doesn't make sense because Shield, that's a metagame call, and Shield shouldn't proc because you know a number. Shield should be a guess. If it should be like, oh, it hits you. And then they have to decide if they're willing to cast that spell. Because technically it's only a +5, you can still get higher than +5. They shouldn't have the option to always block the attack. And that's what bugs me so much about it. Like, if Shield literally says, you pop Shield and you take no damage, that would make more sense to me. But yeah, it should say when attacked, because no roll has happened. So I say, I attack you, James. You get to choose to pop shield. If you don't do it and the damage goes on, it's not going to happen. Well, yeah, and the thing is, but that's how it would go. You would never... That's what bugs me, is you would never see a roll in a game. You shouldn't have your character think that they're seeing rolls. But it is a pet peeve of mine. But... Yeah, that forces DMs to roll behind a screen. Saying, I hit you... Yeah, it just needs to be... But the thing is that ability, there's monsters that have it. There's the, like... It should just be when it's attacked. You get +5, and yeah, you can do it for, like, the next 2 turns, or something like that to make it a little bit more powerful as a spell. Or have the duration be concentration, so you pop shield and it's concentration, so you're actually like getting hit. When you get hit, you have to do a concentration check. I would say that would make it better too. So you get it? Oh yeah. It's true. And it just gives them such an edge. And this is what's really funny, is players have such an advantage against monsters. They have a huge advantage against monsters. Their action economy is so much greater. But anyways, you guys got me into a topic that I was thinking about. I was showing off my little base plates for Lego. My little potions. Yeah, let me sleep. You guys take care. It was good chatting. And yeah, I'll go find that list. I'll see if there's the list for the magical items. I know it's somewhere. But take care. It was fun streaming. And Laser Dragons, we must fly!